Let's go after Marko.
Brookshire's got the intel. Go see him for the details. I'll get the rest of our posse formed up. It's time to finish this.
The last bounty, you are on the verge of starting your final bounty mission with Randall. If you elect to proceed, you will set in motion events which will occupy you until Marko is finally brought to justice. As a result, any other quests or missions you are pursuing in the Deep Creek Mountains will be rendered moot. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Ain't got anything else to do here, right? I don't think. Oh! What the fuck? Ah, motherfucker, I was wondering why he had like a red arrow above him. He's sitting there with a gas mask on. Why is Ford clapping about this happening? Are you in on it?
Breathe deeply, Courier, and don't strain yourself. I need you alive.
Ford has returned to Randall Shack. Traitor.
Fucking every bitch. Are you gonna help me move this pile of shit or what? Why don't we just shoot the fucker?
Brooker said not to touch this one or Randall. It's part of the deal. Fuck up and we don't get paid.
Why the fuck are we hauling them to town? When are we getting paid?
Relax, Brooks said we'll get paid once business in town is settled. Here's the Brahmin. Let's load him up. Careful, one of them's coming around. Keep that hood on. Here, this should take care of him.
Ow!
What is the meaning of this? You have no right to detain us.
Hell. Cowards! Motherfucker is on it. That's Ford, isn't it?
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. You honestly can't be surprised that it's me, can you? Virgil is my favorite alias, given the literary roots. Your expression right now. Forgive the cliche, but it truly is priceless. If Brookshire had only known what this was worth to me. That's right. Brookshire wasn't inclined to consider the fate of the townspeople, much less you, when weighed against the supply of silver. I'm not sure what your political leanings are, but if you consider yourself a patriot of the NCR, that must really, really sting.
Nope.
In this moment of unforeseen, inconceivable reversal, you must be thinking, how did this happen? It boils down to one simple characteristic, resolve. When you kill Sergio, I resolved to make you suffer to your last breath. Maybe you're thinking of ways to break from your bonds, disarm me, kill the guards, save the day. Not this time. Whatever happens next, you're going to be utterly powerless to stop me. Doesn't that just burn you up? If you didn't have that gag, I can only imagine what you might be saying. Well, I'm a cautious fellow, so I want to be safe. I can't risk any interruptions during my theatrics. Nothing is worse than a disruptive audience.
One of you, coward!
Hello? Am I dead?
Right through the hands. That does look painful. You won't be opening any jars again, much less handling a weapon. Even with the pain, I wonder if you're consumed by rage or dread. Neither benefits you, but dread suggests an honesty that I have to admire. Were you expecting a fair fight? A climactic showdown in the street? Sergio tried it that way, didn't he? My brother had heart, I'll give him that. I've never had a mind for fair fights, though I've won my share. I prefer domination, and most importantly, survival. That's all that matters. You want to speak, don't you? No doubt you have a pithy retort or some eloquent overture prepared that would convince me to throw down my arms.
I hope so.
Not tonight. This time you'll be silent, like a dog following its owner. When this is over, you'll acknowledge me as your master. You're going to beg for death. You'll pray to God for it to end, but he won't listen. Only when you pray to me will you gain release. But that can wait. Right now I'm an official agent of the New California Republic, warden of their new outpost in Frostville. In my administration, law and order will be upheld without exception. Why not get off to a strong start here and now?
Is Randall here?
Please don't do this.
By the powers invested in me by the New California Republic, I hereby authorize these agents of the justice system to collect unlawful bounties.
Wait, what? Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Phew. Glad that's over.
Looked a bit buggy. Shooting up in the sky. Maybe they'll try to arc their bullets up and down. This is Ford, right? Little bastard.
So it was done. all according to the law. Randall.
Oh, Randall's there. I thought he was going to come save me.
Only to taste the bitterness of defeat again. Deep down, you knew it would end this way. Ford, you were quite eager to betray Mr. Randall. Why don't you do the honors?
Fuck you, motherfucker. Ford. After all I taught you, this is how you repay me? Oh my god.
You son of a bitch!
Why'd you aim for the leg?
Now, what are we going to do with you? I could put a round in your head, make it quick, clean. Then again, that's been tried. I don't fear failure so much as being unoriginal. No, I've got something better in mind. You ever hear of stories of drunks being buried alive? Since you're not in a position to speak, I'll take your indignant squinting as a yes, so I'll continue. When a man is buried alive in, say, a coffin, he might have 30 minutes or so to live. Trust me, I know. I've seen it firsthand. It's one heck of an interrogation technique, acting like you're burying them. I leave them down there for a bit, then pull them up. They always come up gasping. A few even lose their minds in that short span. I guess it's the darkness and the noise. Imagine, your breathing is strained, dust fills your mouth and eyes, and you hear the weight of earth shifting above you. It's inexorable death. That's why I saved you for last. I want you to feel that terror as you dwell on what transpired here tonight, how you were beaten. No matter how hard you are, the terror will take you eventually. In that moment, when you're wishing for it all to end, just remember, I was the one man who beat you. And that's what people will remember, what they'll say for years to come. It isn't just your body that I'm burying tonight. It's your legend.
Who's going to come to save me?
Hey boss, you sure you don't want me to shoot him first?
No, I want the Courier to suffer to the last. You hear that, friend? Of course you can, even with that hood on. Is the coffin comfy? Just so you know, I'm putting you in an unmarked grave in the middle of nowhere. From a legal standpoint, you will have simply vanished. You're going to be just another anonymous stiff. You afraid now? Just let it wash over you. Don't fight it. You're so close to the end. I wonder how you might have molded the Mojave if you'd lived. I'm sure people will speculate to no end. They'll forget you, though. They always do. At this moment of acute reflection, I wonder if you appreciate the futility of your efforts. Your mentor is dead. Really dead. I'll face no legal or governmental consequences. Quite the contrary. I'll become a respected citizen, leaving this town while the worms gnaw on your rotting corpse. You remember that when the air thins out. If you could do it all over again, would you even come here? So much to ponder in the darkness. Rest easy. Close it up, boys.
Hello? Please don't shut the lid. Ford, please. Help me. Who the hell is going to come to save me? No one's coming. Can I ring the NCR, my Pip-Boy? Did he take my Pip-Boy off? NCR emergency radio? Try and message somebody. Call an orbital strike down on my position. At least that way I can actually go out with a bang. Oh. You emerge from a vivid nightmare, quickly sitting up in a strange bed. You notice a familiar face across from you. Oh, this is the guy that I choked. Your hands throb as you begin to shift your weight, but you eventually struggle to your feet. Your legs wobble as you stand, and it becomes painfully apparent that you haven't recovered from your recent injuries. How you managed to survive your ordeal in the grave remains to be seen. Hello. You love me really, don't you? Thorn, to save me? Do you have a choke fetish?
And the dead shall rise and walk the earth. Wasn't sure you'd make it. But here you are, on your feet no less.
Where am I?
Doodling check, seeing how the previous owner no longer has stake in it. I figured it was good enough for my needs. At least it's warm.
How did I end up here? Why did you rescue me?
Tracked Marko and his boys after what happened in town. Saw them aim to bury you alive, so I watched and waited. Marko cleared out and left a pair of men behind, so I slipped in, took them down with a flashbang and a few smacks with my baton. Then I went digging as fast as possible, found you unconscious but breathing. Lucky for you, that Doc had some blood in his stores. I managed to get you up here in the dark. Got that blood in you, then patched you up your hands. You're damn lucky you know that.
Why did you help me? I thought you didn't like me.
I knew something was going down when Brookshire pulled us aside before the op. Told everyone there would be bounties on the townspeople. He told us to keep our mouths shut and follow Marko's lead. When the time came, most everyone nodded and smiled, didn't even question him. I had no loyalty to Randall, but it bothered me regardless. Brookshire told us to round up everyone in town that he would handle you. I didn't know what they had in store. I mean, I thought they'd capture everyone and haul them back for a trial. That's what they're supposed to do. I also didn't know that Brookshire would trade you and Randall out. I thought he would just tell you to fuck off in a typical NCR fashion. See, they had me posted at the church, waiting with a rifle, in case you tried anything. I had a clear view of everything, that's for sure. I didn't know they'd killed them all right there. Let Marko kill Randall? I should have done something, but I just froze. Marko was in the crosshairs, but I couldn't do it. I was scared. Goddamn shameful fucking coward. That's what I am.
Difficult situation, really. In all honesty, you probably did the best thing, because if you had started shooting, everyone would have then known you were there, and they may have very well killed you. Everyone else was tied up, right? I mean, I would have started shooting, like, straight away, but that's me, being a reckless moron. There were too many of them. There was nothing you could do.
Yeah, maybe. I'll have a long while to think about that, won't I?
Those people will definitely be on your conscience, but I don't know whether or not they really should be. I'm not sure. Hard one to really say, to be honest. Why aren't you running with the other bounty hunters?
I'm done hunting anyone or anything. What they did, it was simple butchery. God help me. I'll never forget it. The hell with bounty hunters.
Okay. I misread you completely, Thorn. I thought you were an absolute wanker. You actually got a good morality code. Just a bit arrogant, I guess. That's why you were saying you're the #1 bounty when I first turned into town. Giving me that alpha dog bullshit. Where's Marko now? Do you know?
He left town to bury Randall's body. He must have thought pretty highly of him, because the rest were buried in a mass grave. When I last went into town to nab supplies, I saw most of the hunters were living it up in the saloon. Ford was with them. Look, I want to leave this place and never look back. I'm making straight for Mojave, so you're welcome to join me.
No, I want to get revenge, mate. And you should come with me this time.
Burning your boats on the shore, huh? Look, if this is how you want to play it, I'll respect your decision. I can't help you, but I'll wait here. You'll surprise them. They'll probably panic. Don't expect Marko to go easy, though. You're walking wounded. Won't be healed for weeks at least. Marko won't take any chances this time. He'll kill you.
Not sure why the voice cut out then. Yeah, I'm not sure about this line of thought, mate. This is you now being a coward. You might have lost your balls, but mine are still working. Marko's going to pay. You know, it's not like it's just you on your own. You've got me this time. We can get them by surprise. There ain't going to be any hostages caught up in the action. You're being a pussy.
Did Balls stop Marko? Did it save those people? Balls what got you in the situation. It's my lack of balls that saved
Yeah,
your
I
life.
agree with you in that
I
regard.
won't stop you, but I won't leave you either. I'll wait here for a day or two. If you don't come back, I'll just assume the worst and move on.
But there's no reason not to come with me now. Your agility, endurance, and strength have all decreased due to injuries inflicted by Marko. In all likelihood, you will not recover from these wounds until you return to Mojave. Okay, how bad? How bad is it? Oh, +4. I can't remember what it was, but I think it might have been an 8. I think that was an 8. Oh, that's ugly, isn't it? Strength has gone down as well. I think that was maybe an 8. Alright, so I'm very delicate boy at the moment, sure. Okay, try and focus on stealth then, I guess. I could force him to come with me, but I think he might break the quest, right? What about your dog? Can I take your dog? Could force the dog to come with me. Putting him to his death though, right, as well. No, I'll go by myself. No one actually in the town. Are they all in the bar? I'm not gonna be able to sneak up on anyone then, am I? Oh, can I go through this door? Oh, huh? Wait, what? Hello? Where am I? They have a back door, don't they? Do they have a back door? Is there not a back door? I thought this was based on the Good Springs Tavern. I thought that there was. Maybe that's what that hole in the wall is, where you can glitch through. Alright. Got guns blazing then, I guess. Holy shit. I think I'm going to be quickly turning around and going out that door. Is he actually in here somewhere, Marko? So many of them. Should have came in with the fucking rocket launcher and blew them all up. Can I get like someone who's got a better chance? Who's this guy? Can I get him? Ugh, not really. Came in with the fucking shotgun. Okay. Okay, once Fats is finished, exit stage my backside. Okay, quickly turn around, leave. Quickly turn around, leave. Quickly turn around, leave. Oh no, I didn't reload. I have a plasma one. Did that do good? They're good normally. Plasma mines, right? It's not a pulse mine. Oh, they're all fucking there. Come on, guys. Come get me. Why are they not moving? Alright, guess they glitched. Okay, that makes it easier for me, I guess. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a machine gun. That didn't really do anything. Okay, let's get red glare. Let's make it a bit easier for me that they're all clumped up together outside the door, glitched out, not moving. Do still have ammo for this, right? Yeah.
Had enough?
Had enough? Have you had enough? Need more missiles. Only one left, okay. Hi. Goodbye. Alright. Anyone still inside? Oh, I leveled up just before. Okay. Anything will help me here? Oh, because my stats have gone down, I've lost like stuff on guns and things. I must get that up to 100. I don't know if that'll really help me though, right now, to be honest. Okay. Can a perk help me right now? Do +5 damage to humans. That'll help. I also will be able to see damage threshold of all targets, but I'm not really sure how helpful that is. But extra damage boosts, yeah, why not? There are a couple who stayed in. Oh yeah, look, I get extra stats now at the bottom. Okay, that's kind of cool actually.
Come on!
Ah! Hired from me. Naughty. See, that's the room I thought maybe there'd be a spare door. That room he just came from. Okay, this person's hiding. Oh, it's fucking full, you wanker. Come here, you bastard. Hey, where are you going? You're going to tell me where Marko is? Or not? Do you have a note on you? Yeah, forthcoming developments and an offer. Okay. Okay, our offer. Ford, thank you for coming forward and arranging our meeting. I understand your frustration with Randall, who has never taken you seriously as a bounty hunter. If you are willing to assist the NCR in pacifying Frost Hill, I will personally recommend you for a leadership position. You will soon have the dignity and deference that was so brusquely denied by Randall for so long. The man is a backwards bully who will never appreciate the benefits of the NCR. As a fellow patriot, I know I can count on you. Okay, this is from Brookshire, the NCR politician. Hopefully we can track him down and kill him as well. But I mean, fooled, mate. I put my faith in you by having you tag along with me. Why did you betray me? Forthcoming developments. Fooled, I'm going to bury Randall myself, so I'm counting on you to keep that crew under control until the other half of Brookshire's bounty gets here. They can cut loose for a few days, but don't let them vandalize the shops or any other property. miners and settlers will be making their way into town, and I don't want to waste resources cleaning up the place. Python has agreed to hire all of the hunters to act as temporary security until things are stabilized. With Glanton out of the picture, this means we'll have to keep pressure on the ACs to the north. It also means there's big potential for added income. Okay, so is there some place here up north then where there's like children and stuff? You showed me something and I have high hopes for you here. Randall didn't recognize your potential, but I do. Stay focused and you'll go far. Virgil. P.S. If there's any sort of emergency, send a runner to the old graveyard. Okay, is that where I'm heading? Alright, we're going into a cave. Somewhere to traverse the black loading screen. How do I get in? Any traps outside? No. Passage to the graveyard. Okay. This is like a secluded graveyard, is it? For a cave? What? Face marker. No tripwires in here, no? No? Okay. Well, weird thing to have that leads to a graveyard. Why did I put my gun away? Can I move? Yeah. Was triggering the cutscene. There's no one here. Where's the graveyard then? Whose graveyard is this? To be so important that they have like a whole cave that leads to it and then a big open space of a path that carries on leading into the graveyard. Bit weird. Maybe this is just his base's name, right? And it's not actually a graveyard. Oh no, here's a graveyard. Can I snipe him from here? I mean, why do I want to talk to him? Why do I want to have a chat with him? Surely I just want to kill him, right? Is he waiting for me? What does the sniper rifle help here? I want to see what he's doing. Anti-material rifle, isn't it? I can't. It won't let me. It won't let me just shoot him. I can't get my gun out. Okay. Sure. What the hell is this? Some sumo ring. Why would you have this in the middle of a graveyard? Is this a graveyard for sumos?
How in the... I should have known. I deliberately provided simple instructions, yet people can't manage if I'm not supervising. I do hate leadership at times. There's no way you can be healed up. Why even come here? You can't win this fight. You're broken and alone. You lost. You could have walked out of this canyon and I'd never have given you a second thought. Apparently, I'm just not good at vengeance. You killed my brother, so I maimed and humiliated you, then slaughtered a town and forced you to watch. That's more or less even, right? I know you're anxious to spew some venomous diatribe, but permit me a moment. Let's say that a miracle occurs and you killed me. You'll limp back to the Mojave with a broken body, your myth shattered. People will only remember your failings. They're just lousy that way. They won't talk about how you killed me. They'll mock you for getting captured and allowing the town to get butchered. You had a good thing in the Mojave. You should have stayed there. Quite a stage we have here, huh? Audience of dead men. Go ahead, tell me how I'm destined for the infernal reaches or all manner of mutilation. I'm sure it will be very bold and original.
Sorry, are you finished? Putting me to sleep. Do you recognize this pistol I have here? I've been waiting a long time to kill you with it.
Oh, how sentimental of you. Using Randall's old piece. I knew I shouldn't have buried that stuff with you. Very careless. You know, I've also got a revolver that I've used over the years. I call it Old Scratch. Not sure exactly what inspired the name. It just stuck. I'm normally not keen on religion, but sometimes I think this old Roscoe has a hunger for souls. Crazy, right? So it's your Remington versus Old Scratch. Sounds like a pre-war monster movie. Wouldn't it be ironic if that's all that people remembered? Pardon me, I'm normally not so glib in these moments, but the tension is just invigorating. It's time.
Will you permit me a few seconds to open my bag to get it out, please? Because I haven't got it out. Unless it's automatically done it for me. Sweet revenge now. See, like, I would have been shooting with a Pancor. I don't actually... Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Is it... How good is it? That's not bad. 121 DPS. 66 damage. Value 5,000. It's more for sentimental reasons, right, to use this. If I can get it out. I'm dead. Cool. I forgot I'm filled with fluff, right? My endurance being so low. Also, I mean, I guess that would have killed me pretty quick anyway, to be honest. I was a bit slow to draw. Let's get that out prepared this time. So we ain't got to fart around opening the Pip-Boy. And hopefully draw a bit better and go straight into that. Would be nice. I don't know why I hesitated. Marko, I've came to bargain.
How in the...
Alright. Oh, one shot, nearly one killed me. Holy shit. Oh, he's got over 1,000 health. Okay, Sweet Revenge is probably ain't gonna do it. I'm probably gonna have to nuke you, mate. Fucking, get to... Yeah, nah. I'm gonna have to use a nuke. Fuck sentimental Randall. I need to bomb this guy. It's so stupid that I have to talk to him before drawing my gun. Like, I should be able to just shoot him straight away. And fucking chat before I do it. Also, who is he? Like, I guess his brother's grave. Is that who's here? Really weird graveyard, really, isn't it? Really creepy.
How in the...
Well, I'm not using Sweet Revenge, so maybe use a different option. I'm going to skull fuck you, and I won't be gentle.
You know how uncomfortable that would actually be? That's a vile way to close things, talking like a demented necrophiliac. I guess the world will be a little less profane without you around. That's reason enough for me.
Yeah. Get out, quick. Okay. This will kill him. I've killed myself. He's still standing. What the fuck? The splash damage. Can I not use that then? Ah, fuck. Maybe I need to back up a bit before shooting it. It's the only way I can kill him. Alright, okay. Let's also give myself a bit more of a fighting chance, and we'll put on the super duper power armor. Damage threshold 40. It gives me -2 agility, but I need the damage threshold. My agility is going to be absolute garbage now, though. 4. Ugh. But I'm not using guns, I'm using explosives, so it shouldn't matter, right? Does it matter? The size of that fucking gun on my back. It's actually quite not bad looking power armor in all honesty. It's not that chunky. But I don't like the minus stats. Is there anything I can back up to? I could try and run backwards through there.
How in the...
Try a different option this time. Remain silent.
So this is the culmination of my career. A climactic contest with an intellectual insect. Drop the silent act, okay? No? Okay. Stare off.
Stare off? We're having a stare off? Carry on remaining silent. Okay. Can I do it again? I guess that would just keep looping, will it? Sure. I killed Ford and the other bounty hunters. You are alone, if you didn't know already.
Ford was a parasite, the lowest form of man. Unable to stand on his own, forge his own path. He could only leech off the energy of others. At least Randall had purpose and guts. Once the hunters were paid and gone, I was going to personally cut Ford's throat. So thanks. As for being alone, that's how it's always been. Anyone who's honest knows that's what life is. It's a slow, lonely stroll through hell. Only person I ever cared about was my brother, and you took it upon yourself to snuff him out for a greasy wad of caps. This is how it should be.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Are you? Are you ready? Okay. I'm gonna skull fuck you. Yep, I am. Run away. Can you hit a moving target? Fuck! That probably would have been further enough away, though, right? Oh, for fuck's sake! I don't know why I got splash damage anyway from the distance I was at. I swear I've hit things before with fucking Esther and it didn't kill me. Like, I've got the perk as well to not take damage from explosives. Was it definitely the mini nuke that hit me, or did he kill me before the mini nuke went off?
How in the...
Yeah, let's get down to the stuff, mate. Let's go. Let's go to the skull fucking. Let it commence. Alright. 80%. Didn't kill him. I'll just use another one. Who cares? Use the other one. Use the other one. Who cares? We used to. What else am I saving them for? I can always buy more. I have so much ammo. Fuck you. How you can survive 2 nukes to begin with? Ridiculous. It's all radiated here as well. I did not realise that did that with many nukes. That's clever. Old Scratch. What is this gun like then, mate? Any good? Oh, this is Randall's grave. Oh, of course it's Randall's grave. Did say that. Is that better than Randall's? What was Randall's called? Sweet Revenge. Yeah, it is. Better than Randall's. Shit, I was like, handicapping myself by using that against him. Anyway. Alright, let's leave this place and return to the Mojave. Hello.
Yes?
I killed the guy. Marko is dead. You want to leave now?
You did it. You actually did it. I didn't expect to see you again. Sat here thinking how I'd break it to your people back in Vegas.
The return. You stand poised to return to the Mojave. You are certain that you'll never be able to get back here. What a shame. I don't think there's anything here to do. When this happened before with the Russell thing, the slideshow bugged out in that it got to the last slide and it didn't work. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time.
And so it was that the clash between the Courier and Marko had come to its conclusion. Their actions had reshaped Frost Hill and irrevocably changed the fortunes of numerous inhabitants.
Shortly before the massacre at Frost Hill, an argument between Cocker and Cuddy resulted in Cuddy actually walking the fuck out the door.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Cocker insisted on following Cuddy as he walked out of the Deep Creek Mountains, berating him the entire time.
Did I miss some stuff?
This continued for several weeks, until Cuddy walked to an NCR recruiting station and enlisted to spite Cocker. Undeterred, Cocker enlisted beside his friend and immediately volunteered for frontline duty.
That's cool. I don't know who you guys are.
Insistent that Cocker was in fact a pussy, Cuddy volunteered for the same.
Unable to retain ownership of the family farmstead, Dana soon uprooted and moved to West Side in the hopes of finding gainful employment.
Yeah, I remember you. I didn't kill you, right? I let you live.
Prospects, she attempted to provide for her homeless family through prostitution, but struggled to find enough clients. She committed suicide soon thereafter.
Oh well, should have killed
her
you.
boys turned to begging, then succumbed to abuse and prostitution. They died before the year's end.
Was there an option for me to give them money?
Unsung and
Maybe.
soon forgotten, Doolin was just another notch in the Courier's belt.
Yep, I killed you.
His relatives in California sometimes wondered what became of him, but they ultimately concluded that his outlaw ways had caught up with him.
And they did.
For all his rage and ferocity, Porter could not cope with the Courier's fatal attack.
Was there an option to let this guy live?
His frozen corpse would endure as a testament to the power of the Courier.
Though sure of himself at the time, Lee's decision to fight the Courier resulted in quick death.
The mustache guy.
His cadaver was dumped on the outskirts of town, where it was torn asunder and consumed by local predators.
Having ceased his campaign against the NCR, Godwin turned his inventive energies into other endeavors around the ranch.
This is the Mao bomber, right? The
With a
Unabomber.
collection of improvised contraptions and a steady source of power, Godwin's ranch burgeoned into a major supplier of bighorner meat.
Despite the NCR's best efforts to suppress news of Frost's death, it was eventually leaked to the press, setting off a frenzy of reporting.
Edward Snowden.
The backlash from both public and the media would eventually compel the NCR to publicly enact measures that prevented the invasion of privacy.
Would have left you alive if you didn't insult me.
However, in a few years, a new agency was founded to exploit loopholes in the legislation, and surveillance of citizens continued unabated.
Ford's dream of becoming a wasteland legend died with him in Frost Hill when he met the Courier's wrath.
What a wanker.
In the final seconds before he died, Ford had hoped he'd earn his own chapter in the next dime novel about the Courier.
That's why he didn't die, right?
Like the Courier,
when he got blown up.
Cooper survived the ordeal of near death and became closer to his new master as a result.
Oh.
He followed the Courier to the Mojave, determined to remain a loyal companion no matter the end.
Oh, have I got Randall's dog?
Just north of Mojave, Thorn said his goodbyes to the courier and headed towards the setting sun.
What a picture.
Unwilling to return to his home, Thorn decided he would reconnect with the followers of the apocalypse and renew his career in medicine. By assisting the helpless and healing the infirm, Thorn was able to move past the events at Frost Hill. He prayed that the courier could do the same.
He thinks he looks so cool with his sunglasses.
Fresh off his successful operation to annex the Deep Creek Mountains, Brookshire was warmly received by his superiors at the NCR Embassy. After he ferried the surviving orphans of Frost Hill to state homes, Brookshire quietly filed a report that classified the courier as MIA.
Shame we couldn't get revenge on this guy.
For his efforts, he was awarded with a promotion and a special commendation. His agency's director would call him a model for us all.
Man, fuck the NCR.
Brookshire then planned his next operation from within the embassy, confident of his success, never considering that the courier might return.
I will find you.
Avoiding the courier once again, Glanton found himself alone in a hostile country, so he set his sights toward the arid expanse of Old Mexico. He had heard stories of a tribal warlord, El Quemador, who ruled the distant dunes of the Altar Desert, burning all who encroached in his land.
This is the second time I've heard something about Mexico.
Sensing an opportunity to redeem himself in the eyes of the NCR, Glanton headed south with one goal: to take El Quemador's scalp.
Was this a planned mod by Someguy?
In the end, Marko was undone by the very trait he so often touted: resolve. The courier persevered through pain and death in order to claim victory. Without his strong leadership, the NCR outpost at Frost Hill floundered. Once the 80s resumed their raids, the town was abandoned.
Who are the 80s?
Even after his death, Marko's name incurred fear and dread whenever it was muttered. His body had perished, but the legend endured.
Despite Marko's best-laid plans, the courier battled back from the brink of death and prevailed in the legendary duel. Though Marko was dead, the courier had not emerged from the contest unscathed. He would bear physical and mental scars for the rest of his life.
No, I won't. I'll forget about it tomorrow.
Quietly enduring his injuries, he steadily limped back to the Mojave wasteland, where uncertainty and war awaited him.
Just put me in one of those Baptista tanks. I'll be right. This house should have one, right? Though you've recovered during the trip, your hands are now permanently scarred from gunshot wounds. As a result, your rate of fire and jaw speed will suffer, but you'll deal more damage. Interesting. I mean, I'll probably remove this mod once I've finished with it, so I guess that perk will disappear. But yeah, nice. That's the end of New Vegas Bounties 3 then, I guess. Don't got any other quests show up, have we? No? No. Okay, cool. There is one more mod left by the Someguy. I believe it's to wrap everything up, but I'm not quite sure what else needs to be wrapped up. Maybe we can find Brookshire? I don't know. Not very long, I don't think. Apparently there's just some loose ends. And there are a couple of things that he had planned for a bigger mod and has just chucked them all into this new thing. It's called like All the Angels or something Angels. So we'll be doing that and then we'll be done with all of the Someguy mods. Once again, New Vegas Bounties 3, as with 1 and 2, has been really fun. I like it a lot. All these mods are so good. They're like a big DLC or game in its own right, and honestly prefer them, I think, to the actual DLCs released by Obsidian Bethesda. Really, really good. Enjoyed them a lot. Can't believe some guy did this. Well, yeah, that's his name, but I mean, just some random guy is what I mean. Like, shit, son. Amount of time that I must have put into this. Holy shit. It's really good. And the voice acting I found on this one has been really good as well. All good things to say about this mod. So good. Recommend. Definitely. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to watch the last mod video of the Someguy. Like I said, can't remember its name. And I'll see you in that video. Bye bye.